So, as you can see with the thumbnail to this video, so Paul Sykes' Sweet Agony biography was released in 1990. Now, he'd written that 87, 88, finished 89, so it was printed 1990. If you look at the address, so the thumbnail in this video was the official flyer for the biography, which at the time Paul Sykes sold 10,000 copies from. I do know that because I spoke to the publishers. So the book was $3.95 and it was sold out of Inn of the Park in Middlesbrough in 1990. Now, obviously, there's 200%, regardless of the hearsay, there was two absolute concrete times I was aware that Paul Sykes and Lee Duffy clashed. Now, two, because I know it, because one, I spoke to one of the prison officers who guarded them in the gym. Not the story as was told yesterday, which is complete farcical, complete made up. So the screw was one of about 12 who kept them apart in the gym and kept them at opposite ends of Durham Prison. So that was 1988. And the second time was shortly before Lee died. And I know that because I spoke to one of Lee's extremely close people who was there. I also spoke to the Spenceleys, who were the reason why they brought Paul Sykes into the Havana. So, just to sum basically up, is Paul Sykes' book come out in 1990. John Spenceley kind of distanced himself from Paul Sykes 1992, but obviously Duffy was around till 1991. So Paul kind of based his sales from Inn of the Park in Middlesbrough and was in Middlesbrough a hell of a lot in 1990 and in 1991. So not only was the bad feeling in the prison, because there were the two other names in Northern England in the late 80s, names which stood for violence, royalty in that environment. Yeah, in that kind of mentality, they were both gods. And like anything in that life, they were always kind of going to collide. But I listened to someone's story yesterday and I just thought, just complete utter made that up. That person who was telling the story, when I was around that person for a full year, never, ever mentioned any story like that. So it just goes to show the desperation just to make these stories up for his channel. But there you go. The thumbnail for this video is the official flyer for Paul Sykes' biography from 1990, and as you can see in the address, it says Linthorpe Road, Middlesbrough. So there you go. That's a fact.